All right, it is Sunday, so another Scotch Sunday for you. And today we have a special treat. Today it is Ugly Hat Scotch Sunday. So I got just the ugliest hat I could possibly find for this. There you have it. Ugly Hat Scotch Sunday. Isn't that ugly? Man, I'm throwing it out after this because it is the ugliest hat imaginable. All right, so, ugh. I think my head is burning. Awful, awful hat. Anyway, today we have Balvenie Doublewood 17. This is part of their core line. It's similar to the 12 years, just 5 more years added. So core line along with, well, they actually have several, but the Caribbean cask in particular, sherry cask. Balvenie's won a lot of awards over the years for Scotch. However, this one hasn't won any, so just keep that in mind. Not probably their greatest offering. Okay, so anyway, Balvenie is a Speyside. This is a 43% ABV. I can't see anywhere, so I'm imagining they're adding some color, maybe color and chill filtering. And what else can I tell you? It's aged about 17 years in bourbon cask, and then it's finished in European oak sherry casks. American oak first. And let's see. What else can I say? The distillery was founded in like 1893, I think was their first distillation. The owner actually had worked at the Malta distillery before that for 20 years, and then he bought the land near Balvenie Castle, and I think the castle's up on the hill from where the distillery is, and so they've been distilling all that time since then. They're actually one of only 7 distilleries in Scotland of the 100 plus distilleries there. They're one of only 7 that does its own floor malt, that still does its own floor maltings. They have 5 wash stills and 6 spirit stills, and let's see, what else can I tell you? Oh, the owner, he actually had worked at the malt distillery for about a little over 20 years before he left and created the Balvenie distillery, which is a Grant and Sons distillery. Okay, I'm going to try and keep this one. I'm shooting for under 8 minutes, so let's see if I can make it. Okay, so, right, so the whiskey oak, many years of maturation in traditional whiskey oak mellows the matching spirit and imparts warming layers of vanilla spiciness. Then the sherry oak further maturation is in European oak sherry casks, increases complexity, bringing fruity honey depths to the resulting single malt. The traditional crafts of the malt whiskey making still flourish at the Balvenie Distillery. The Balvenie Distillery has been owned and managed by the same independent family company for 5 generations. Nowhere else will you find a distillery that grows its own barley, still malts its own traditional floor maltings, and still employs a team of coopers that tend all the casks and coppersmith to maintain the stills. The 5th rare craft is that of the malt master, David Stewart. Over 50 years of experience enables him to skillfully use different types of casks and different ages of spirits to craft the Balvenie range of single malts. Each expression has distinctive tastes, but all share a rich, honeyed character. Okay, and they're at Balvenie, thebalvenie.com. And let's see, nothing really else on the bottle or on the container. Anything on the bottle. So let's see, Balvenie Doublewood is transferred from traditional whiskey oak to a European sherry oak and thereby acquiring character from each. The second age cask aging is at the heart of the Balvenie Doublewood, and 17 years of age is sweet with dried fruits, toasted almonds, and spice layered with toffee notes, oak, and vanilla. The beanie, yeah, and that's the same that's on the. It's also the same thing that's on the box. So, okay, yeah, I can get a little honey on that. Don't need those to drink scotch, only to read the bottle and the container. All right, there we have it. As you can see, I'm going to reach for a piece of paper. Not super dark for a 17-year-old. All right, spin that up, spin that around. All right, let's see what we get. It's surprisingly peppery for a 17-year-old. I would have kind of thought that it would have been, I wouldn't have gotten much of that. Definitely honey, comes right out of there. Very sweet. Getting some fruit. I'm going to say like cherries. Some oaky, definitely some oak in there. Almonds. Some definitely a little bit of nut. The honey is really the strongest thing, and some sweet fruit. Okay, let's give it a try so we can kind of see if we can get this under 8 minutes. I'm going to have to hurry. Really sweet. Honey, oak. The nuts are more nutty, more almond coming through. Kind of surprisingly, alcohol for burn for a 43 ABV that's been in the casks for 17 years. Kind of I really would think it would be smoother than that. Okay, yeah, that's maybe a little green apple. No, more candied apple, I would say. What else? A little bit of spice, but really I think honey is the main character of this for sure. It's very sweet. It's a sweet scotch. And anyway, overall, I'm going to say the price point is, because the 12 is less than half the price. I would really think the 12 is actually a little bit tastes a little different. Maybe we'll do a side by side, but I don't know that I would the price on the 17. I think the 12 is a better bargain. So, all right. Almost got under 8 minutes. I got it under 9 minutes though. We'll see you next week.